Bottom of the 7th inning coming up here. Goldpanners have come all the way back from a 5-1 deficit to tie it up at 5. Wade Lawson putting up zeros in relief. And now the Goldpanners against Josh Simon, who's out again here for this 7th inning. Goldpanners will have the bottom 3 in the order. Iverson, Holt Williams, and Taylor Ayala due up. They're a combined 1 for 5, but it looks like Satch is going to hit for Hayden Iverson. The Panners going for it here in the bottom of the 7th. Satsuki Kawakami, the sophomore from Montana State, native of Japan. Kawakami will lead off for Iverson. One of the 3 new players here picked up for this tournament, wearing number 23. And one would think that if we go to the 8th inning, Kawakami would probably, I'm going to guess he'll go to left, and then they would put Badawi in center and Garcia in right, but hopefully we don't have to find out. Iverson ends an 0 for 2 day at the plate. And now Kawakami to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning against Josh Simon. Simon, who has struggled mightily with his control. And the Goldpanners get the winning run on base. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Kawakami, Williams, and Ayala here in the bottom of the 7th. In the 1-ball pitch. It was down low, 2-0. If we play extra innings, here's the rules. We'll play straight up in the 8th inning, and then should we go to a 9th, then we would have the international rules with the runner at second base. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. That one was low. And here's the 2-1 to Satch Kawakami. Swings and grounds this one left side. It's a slow roller. Tough play for Geertsen. He'll throw to first. Not in time. An infield hit for Kawakami in a pinch hitting role here in the 7th inning, and the winning run is at first base. 8th hit of the game for the Goldpanners, and brings up Holt Williams. 0 for 1. And chance here for the Goldpanners to walk off the Logan Royals and earn a trip to the quarterfinals later today, 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Williams takes a strike. It's 1-1. Every at-bat's so big right now with the season on the line. Williams, 276 hitter this year. Swings, fouls this one off the end of the bat, out of play. Simon 1 strike away from getting the first out of the inning. Gold at first base with nobody out. Bottom of the 7th and final inning unless we go extra. Holt Williams struck out in his first at bat against Simon. To end the 5th inning, strand a couple of base runners. Swings and misses at a pitch a foot off the plate. Williams strikes out for the 2nd time and brings up Taylor Ayala. Ayala, 1 for 2 in the game, was hit by a pitch and scored in the 6th inning. The winning run is at first base. Now we'll see if he tries to take off. That's Kawakami. Extends his lead. Doesn't go anywhere, and the pitch is way outside for ball 1. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Panners trying to win it. A close game. Not the prettiest game on either side. Panner errors leading to multiple runs for the Royals. Pitching problems in relief for the Royals. have helped the Goldpanners to come back. Misses ball 2. We're in the press box here above Kate Field at Salt Lake Community College in West Jordan, Salt Lake City. The 2-0 pitch to Ayala. Takes ball 3. Didn't miss by much that time. The struggles continue for Josh Simon. Nobody in the bullpen. Somebody was up and throwing last inning. .3-0 pitch, swings and fouls it out of play. Ayala the batter with Alex Garcia at the top of the order due up. Can the Panners get the winning run into scoring position? Here's the 3-1. Throw to first base, runner back safely. And now the 3-1 from Simon to Ayala. Ball 4. Tried to will it in there, but missed outside. We're first and second now as the winning run is in scoring position. Run at first doesn't matter. He only matters in terms of the control problems that Simon's having and the potential of walking in the winning run. He has walked 5. He has hit a batter in 2 1/3. And now faces Alex Garcia at the top of the lineup. Takes outside, ball 1. A big hole on the right side. Second baseman almost behind second base. First baseman not holding the runner on now. Garcia fouls it off third base side. 1-1. Alex Garcia, 0 for 4 in the game, came in red hot. Try to win it for the Goldpanners and keep the season moving on to the quarterfinals. Second at bat against Simon. And he takes strike 2. After Alex, Simon will begin his third trip through the order. Here's the 1-2 to Garcia. Called strike 3. Garcia goes down looking. Huge strikeout for Simon. 2 down for the Goldpanners, and now it's all up to Jesse Espinoza. Jesse's 2 for 4 in the game with a run scored. We will play extra innings if the Panners do not score here. Playing with fire there as Wade Lawson will work his 4th inning in all likelihood if we go extra. First pitch is outside to Espinoza. First and second with 2 down. And the 1-0 pitch to Espinoza. And they have the runner leaning, but there's nobody covering second base, so able to jog back to the bag is Kawakami. Simon climbs atop the bump once again. And Radies with a 1-0 pitch to Espinoza with 2 on. The right-hander checks the runner at second, comes home. Espinoza hits this one to the right side. It's a slow roller to first. Stepping on the bag is Murdoch for out number 3. We are going extra here at Kate Field. We're not done yet. Top of the 8th coming up, a 5-5 game. Extra innings here in Salt Lake City. What else would you expect? Tight games throughout this tournament for the Panners, and doesn't get much closer than this. 5-5 as we go into the 8th of the scheduled 7-inning game. Wade Lawson out here for extra innings, facing Sawyer Hardman, the catcher for the Logan, Utah Royals. He'll be followed by Derek Anthony, then the top of the order, Cole Watterson. RBI double for Hardman, his first time up against Wade Lawson. 1-1 here, top of the 8th. Regular rules, no base runner. Swung on, hit up the middle and through, right past Lawson. And a leadoff single, and look out as the Royals have the leadoff man aboard. Each time they've done that in the game, that runner has come in to score. But that hasn't happened against Lawson. We'll see what he can do here, facing the number 9 hitting Derek Anthony, who's 2 for 3 in the game. A couple of singles, stolen base, and a run scored. It was 4-0 after 2 in favor of the Royals. Now a 5-5 game. Lawson, and a bunt is put down. Lawson will field it bare hand and throw it to first. And the sacrifice bunt moves the runner into scoring position and brings up Cole Watterson. Nice play by Lawson just to get the out at first. That was a good bunt from Anthony. And now a couple of chances for the Royals to get the lead here in the 8th inning. Extra baseball here in Salt Lake City. Watterson takes outside from Lawson. Well, this will be the last appearance for Wade Lawson, regardless of what happens in this game. Now his 4th inning of work. Swung on, hit to right. Look out, this one's trouble. But Dowie, though, chases it down towards the liner. That's Garcia in right. Makes the catch. The runner will tag from second and go to third. But, boy, that looked like a base hit off the bat. And Garcia, who's now in right, able to track that down, getting the jump on that baseball. Over to third goes Hardman. But sighs of relief momentarily as Garcia is able to catch up to that baseball. Well, Garcia in right, as we suspected. And he hits the batter, Gearston. Runners at the corners here. Lawson will face Park Romney, who's 0 for 4 in the game. In the 3 spot. Oh, it looks like, that's... Yep, it's Romney batting. Thought they had a pinch hitter momentarily. And here comes head coach Carlos Gonzalez out to the mound. He's going to discuss the situation with his fielders. Tie game here in the top of the 8th inning. And runners at the corners for the Logan Royals with the season on the line here. 8th inning of extra baseball. And then if we go to a 9th, we would have the runner at second base rules. Royals try to regain the lead here in the 8th. Park Romney will be the batter against Wade Lawson. In the bottom of the 8th inning for the Goldpanners, it'll be Harrison, Chavez, and Badawi due up. Will Simon pitch another inning? He's thrown 3. Park Romney from the University of the Pacific, trying to put the Royals back in front. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals against the MGF Black Knights. Runners at the corners. Lawson's pitch is hit high into left center field. This one's carrying. This one is going to score at least one. One run comes in to score. They'll wave the runner around third. He will score, and the Royals have taken a 7-5 lead on a gap shot from Park Romney, his first hit of the game, and he drives in a pair here in extra innings. The Royals are back in front. Oh boy, a huge 2-run double for Park Romney. And once again, after a leadoff runner reaches safely, the Royals have scored. And this time, 2 runs. Here's Cesar Galvan, who's 1 for 4 in the game. Well, I mean, 2, you still got a shot here. They're going to intentionally walk him to put runners at first and second. The hit batsman hurts the Goldpanners for sure. That runner came around to score. 2 runs, not insurmountable the way Josh Simon is pitching, but you got to keep it there. That's a huge 2-out double for Romney. And a strike is called. Well, the Panners in trouble again, as they have fallen behind by 2 here in extra innings. The 1-1. Down low for ball 2 from Lawson. Panners would be in trouble too pitching-wise if they went to a 9th inning. Swung on, hit to short. Harrison to the bag for the force out. Goes 6-4. That's it for the Royals, but they take a 7-5 lead. Last chance for the Goldpanners when we come back. Last chance for the Goldpanners, perhaps for this season. They trail it by a score of 7-5 here in extra innings. We're in the bottom of the 8th. It's Griffin Harrison, Matthew Chavez, and Jacob Badawi do up. Huge 2-out, 2-run double for Park Romney in the top of the 8th. And now Josh Simon tries to pull it together for one more inning and give the Royals the win. But Griffin Harrison slices one to right, a base hit. Leadoff single for Harrison, and the tying run will come to the plate in Matthew Chavez. Harrison has been on base safely all 5 times today. 2 triples, a single, and 2 walks. He has scored 2 runs. And Matthew Chavez stands in. 1 for 3 with an RBI double his last time up. Chavez swings, hits this one high into center field. Not carrying far enough, though. It's a long out, number 1. Panners 2 outs remaining as Jacob Badawi will stand in. Got to start my thank you list to all of our people back in Fairbanks. This game is getting long in the tooth here. Our wonderful crew led by John Lorkey, general manager for the Goldpanners, who has surrounded himself with all the best. Simon's pitch to Badawi is ball one. Our great staff there in the ticket booth and the merchandise stand. Frosty Hooters ladies who keep us fed as this one is lined into center field by Badawi, a base hit. And the tying run is at first base for Tyson Reese. McKinley, who handles all of our social media stuff and does such a marvelous job as a visit to the mound ensues with 2 aboard and 1 out. McKinley Burnett does such a great job with all that social media stuff. Our friend Kari, who's on the scoreboard, along with Danny Ronkin sometimes. Goldpanner pitcher Matt Novus, who's punching the stats into the computer. Our good friend Danny Vaziri, Mr. Do Everything at the ballpark. And we're going to have a pitching change coming up here. Grayson, also like a rover at the field, doing this, that, and everything else. All of our wonderful interns who put in so much time at the ballpark, night after night, all summer long. Team President Abe Siddall and wife Fabi. Not only is Abe the team president, but also he and Stacy in charge of merchandising and working that merch stand. We'll be right back to Salt Lake City. Panners trying to rally here in extra innings, trailing by 2 aboard pitching change. We'll have that information when we come back. New pitcher into the game, and it's the artist formerly known as the third baseman, Zach Gearston. So Zach Gearston, the 6'3" right-hander from Southern Virginia University, takes over on the bump, moving fielders around. The DH Galvan is now at first base. Second baseman Hall moves over to third base, and first baseman Murdoch moves over to second. Reese stands in with 2 aboard. Panners trailing by 2. Lines this one foul out of play. Tyson Reese 0 for 3 with a walk in the game. Couple of singles and a flyout so far. Panners with 2 outs left. Trailing by 2 here in extra innings. Reese the batter. Kawakami to follow. Reese hits this one to short. To second for 1. Double play, and the 6-4-3 double play ends the season. Unbelievable as the Goldpanners fall to the Royals by a final score of 7-5. That's the way it ends. As I continue my thank you list here as the season comes to a close, again to GM John Lorkey for another wonderful Goldpanners season. As we look ahead to more great things next year. I mentioned Abe and Fabi Siddall. PA man number 1, my good friend Raleigh Johnson, who's doing PA for the Philippines World Series down in California right now. Henry Cole, our amazing local fans back in Fairbanks. We miss you all and can't wait to see you again next year. And the one and only Miss Stacy back in Fairbanks, who does so much and then some, and is huge for this Goldpanner organization in so many ways. The great coaching staff, including former head coach Brett Latchman and everybody at Panner Manor, Coach Carlos Gonzalez, Nick Rush, Jeffrey Ray, the whole staff, the Latchman family, our great PannerVision fans out there in the world of YouTube. Bam Bam Burnley, who has come into his own this summer and then some, producing and engineering the broadcast, and our head engineer, Chris Carlson, wherever you are, Chris. We look forward to seeing you again real soon. For everyone back in Fairbanks, I am Garo Von Dane saying so long one final time as the season comes to an end here in extra innings against the Logan Royals by a 7-5 final. The Panners will finish the year 24-14 with 2 ties. Come up short, but doesn't take away from what has been another marvelous year here in 2024. We can't wait to see you in 2025. Stay posted on all the social media sites all season long. That's it for me. I'm off to do hockey at Robert Morris University and so many other things. We'll see you all again next year. Have a great offseason, everyone. Garo Von Dane saying so long from Salt Lake City.